So my name's Andy Thomas. I currently work for the Hampshire Health Hospitals Foundation Trust in the UK. It's a very forward-thinking trust, and took the decision a while ago to do what's called best of breed, which means looking at clinical excellence in terms of applications underpinning, and then bringing in a strong application server, like WebSphere and Message Broker, to pin that together so we can build an electronic patient record on the back of that. Okay, so prior to me arriving, so I only arrived a year ago, but a decision needed to be made about 2 or 3 years ago to move from the legacy application server or message broker solution that they had before, called JCAP Seagate. The decision was made to go with IBM and start using the message broker. I was extremely pleased, and it was one of the reasons why I was happy to join, to be honest, because at least I knew I was going into good technology rather than going into legacy stuff. So there was a whole period of work. So I came in, I guess, halfway through that transition process of moving from eGate onto IBM WebSphere. It's critical, I think, in any technology environment, any environment you're in when you're delivering technology, to have that key foundation to work off. And you need strong, enterprise-worthy technology to underpin that. And I think that's really what WebSphere gives. I think they get it. I think IBM, in that sense, they really get it. They get what good technology is. That was I think one of the main real reasons that drove us towards that decision. I think we're at a place now where we've done the migration from eGate. That took us, all in all, between 9 months and a year. A lot of that work, by the way, was not due to complex technology. It was due to the fact that we had to discover what we had before. So actually finding out what the messages were like, getting the documentation. There'd been an awful lot of work that had gone on but hadn't been documented. So it was almost like going from scratch there. But it was completely seamless to the user. So as far as the users were concerned, no change. All they were getting effectively was a more robust system, but from their perspective, there was no interruption of service, which I think was a phenomenal achievement. Don't be afraid of that migration. I think the risks that we were holding prior to migrating to WebSphere were far greater. So it seemed obvious to go to something far more enterprise-wide and more robust, and to move with a company that effectively was in that space. That's what they do. It's what IBM does. It does it well. It has a reputation for that. So I think where we were, say, 6 months or 7 months ago, when we actually did the final interfaces and moved from eGate to where we are now, is a huge change. One of the biggest things, we've just been through a merger, and I know a lot of other trusts in the country are doing the same thing. What WebSphere has given us is that ability to be independent of our underlying applications. We're now very, very reliant on the messaging that's going on, and that gives us the ability to pass messages from one application to another. And if you're going through a merger, or you're in the middle of that kind of complexity, you're going to have a lot of duplication. And what WebSphere and Message Broker does is it gives you the ability to decompose that duplication and make more sense out of it without having to change all your underlying applications. So you can keep your clinical model sane and sanitized, but get the technology to help you through that process.